All right. So I need to talk about this because I'm confused. Okay, back when this came out, I watched a few reviews, all negative. Everybody's shitting all over this movie, saying it's the worst one. And I went, no, it can't be worse than 3. And after watching this, I just gotta say, really? This is the worst one? Really? Why? I think I know one reason why, and if it is, it's petty. You know, it's a whining moment. It's a nitpick. It's a whiny nitpick thing. If that's the reason why there's so much negative towards this. Well, let's sit down and talk about this. All right, Expend4bles 4, which was years in the making. Of course, it was. After the 3rd one, Stallone wanted to do a 4th one. Now, I think some of the confusion comes from the fact that people, when they got on board with this, they just, okay, it's Expend4bles 4. Alright, we're going to see them out there kicking ass, whatever. However, if you didn't pay attention, like there are people out there who just watch movies and don't listen to the news or who's going to be in it because they want to be surprised. And if you're one of those, or if you like ignored some of the stuff going on in pre-production and during the production, then maybe you're disappointed. But I follow Sylvester Stallone on Instagram, alright? And he's been posting about this for a while. He posted a script, and he said that this is for a new Expendables film. It's not Expendables 4, but it's a movie based around Jason Statham, called tentatively titled A Christmas Story. Alright? Now, the only thing I could see is that Stallone wanted it to be called this, but the studio, Lionsgate, said, no, gotta call it the Expendables 4, gotta have the name in it, gotta call it Expendables 4. And I think that's where some of the confusion led to some of the confusion, because people thought, oh, this is gonna be fully an Expendables movie. It is, but it isn't. This is mostly focused on the character of Lee Christmas, played by Jason Statham, who Stallone wants to take over the franchise. And you know what? I'm on board with that. I'm a Jason Statham fanboy. I'm not afraid to say it, alright? And I was with this until the end of the movie, and I went, okay, what are we doing here? Why did we do this? What's going on? There was a few things that concerned me going in, like Megan Fox. I'm not a Megan Fox hater. She's a gorgeous woman. Terrible person, but a gorgeous woman. And I just thought it was weird that Jason Statham is now in a relationship with this woman we never met before. Last time we saw he was with Charisma Carpenter's character, and now she's just gone. Never told where it is. And compound that with, I felt like the cast of the Expendables have gone away from what it was supposed to be. Remember the original one, right? There would be these older action heroes coming together. You had Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Mickey Rourke, Terry Crews, Jet Li, and by the second one you got Chuck Norris and Bruce Willis, and then Harrison Ford was in the third one, and you had Antonio Banderas, who was supposed to be in this, but was unavailable, so they rewrote a new character to be his son, with basically the same character, but it's just, and a part of me would have wanted it to be the other character, but if they had actual scheduling conflicts, But the third one went away from that premise of older guys doing this. Hey, we got a bunch of younger people. We got Ronda Rousey. We got Glenn Powell. We got other people. They're the new ones. They're not in this because they were smart to not bring them back. But you bring in Megan Fox, and it's like, okay, if you want women in this, do it right. Get Linda Hamilton or Sigourney Weaver to play the role. Don't get Megan Fox. Alright? She's fine in this, but she's not my first pick for a female member of the, neither was Ronda Rousey. If you're going to pick female members of the group, typically Ronda Rousey was the first female member of the group, and it's a little, to begin with. But, don't get me wrong, I like Ronda, but come on. If you're going to have that premise of, okay, we want female, take the old grizzled guys, get some old grizzled women, get Linda Hamilton, get Sigourney Weaver, get Cynthia Rothrock in there, you know what I mean? Get those old, there's female women out there that led action films that could do this. Yancy Butler, she was in a Van Damme flick, right? There are women out there that can hold their own that are up there in age. That could work. Megan Fox is not on that list for me. Also, there's a twist in this film that I saw as soon as the actor walked on screen. I'm like, oh, so he's a bad guy? It's just the way they explain this bad guy Ocelot, right? This guy we never seen before. He's a big mystery. We don't know who he is. We have never confirmed his identity. And then Andy Garcia walks into the room, and as the head of the CIA, I'm like, so it's him, right? Sure as shit, when the twist comes around, it's revealed that it's him. I'm like, they go in to do this mission at the end, and he's the hostage that they take, and I'm like, okay, it's obviously him. And so when the twist is revealed, I'm like, well, no shit, it's him. And then my last big gripe with this movie. Okay, so in this opening mission that they have, right? Oh, I got itch. They have Stallone's character Barney Ross supposedly dies, sacrificing himself to save them, right? And for this Christmas, Statham's character gets booted off the team because he didn't listen and tried to save Barney. Didn't take the orders, And so this whole film was about doing this. We do it for Barney. We're doing it for Barney. Antonio Banderas' character's son in this couldn't talk for most of the rest of the movie until they were captured because Barney was his hero. Again, though, this would have meant more if it was Antonio Banderas himself. Only to reveal at the end of the movie that Barney is still alive, and that he faked his death by using this guy Jumbo Shrimp that they introduced at the beginning of the movie. And once they revealed that, I'm like, oh, so that's what this whole thing at the bar at the beginning of the movie was. When he has Statham go in and fight in this bar, right? This guy named Jumbo Shrimp who has Barney's ring that he lost on right? And so that was the setup. He has the ring so that they find the ring on the dead body and think it's him, think it's Barney. And then they reveal that it was Jumbo Shrimp's dead body. And he wasn't already dead. Barney killed him for the cause, I guess. And what is that they completely skip the rest of the team being shocked by him still being alive. Like the reaction from Gatto's son, from, the character supposed to be Antonio Banderas' son, would have been something. But they skipped that reaction entirely. They just, they're all at the bar, fucking around now, ha ha ha. Wait, no, we need that scene where they see him, right? Where they're at the shore, and he comes, the helicopter sits down, and they're standing there. Christmas gets out, and then he gets out, and they're like, we need that reaction. We'll do it for Barney. Let's do it for Barney. It's for Barney. Jason Statham and Megan Fox have decent chemistry, but there's this weird scene where he wants to know about the mission, and they start rolling around on the ground, which leads to them having sex. And there's this weird thing where she's laying down in her underwear, which... So, I hate it when I do this. You're not going to have sex scenes, that's fine. She doesn't want to do nudity, that's fine. But they do this in movies where they cut to an end of a sex scene, like, and they lay down. But she's in her underwear completely. And I'm like, really? They couldn't, like, put her in a strapless bra and have the covers over them? No. But it's a strategically timed ceiling fan that covers up Statham's junk. But I'm sitting there going, well, if she's in her underwear, why can't he be in his underwear? I don't know. Maybe we're not allowed to see Jason Statham's underpants. I don't know. But he gives her this knife. That's a knife. And it has a tracker in it, which she later admits she knew. And we just wait for him to show up. There's also a joke where they're locked up and they have this thing, this bilge thing where it won't open unless it's wet. So Randy Couture has to piss on it. There's another female character who I think is not really utilized as well. It's this one here, where, like, she's just there and she has a thing for 60-year-old Randy Couture. You know? A lot of people also criticize the fact that Stallone's not in this one this much. The man is 77 years old. Give him a fucking break. Okay? What do you want? He can't do it like he used to. He's 77 years old. Give him a break. I know he's jacked, but the man is almost 80. 3 years, he'll be 80. Give him a break. He can't go around like he used to, you know? Just chill. Watch Tulsa King. I hear that's good. And I haven't seen it yet. I want to. Haven't seen it. But yeah. Also, was 50 Cent supposed to be Terry Crews' character? I felt like this part was written for him. Because here's the thing. 50 Cent hasn't been in any other Expend4bles movies. Clearly he has the connection from being in the Escape Plan trilogy. But they just, you know, like, oh, I knew Barney for a long time. And I'm just like, this is the first time we're seeing you, dude. You know. Also, they make a comment about Dolph Lundgren's hair. And he's like, oh, you mean a wig? I'm meeting this girl on this dating site and she likes it. Have you met her yet? No, it's, you know, it's a secret relationship thing, you know. And I'm just like, so why are you wearing the wig? It's to explain why his hair is that way, but if it's a wig, he never takes it off. So I don't know. I get the point of that. And I didn't think the villain was all that well done. All three of the films had pretty good villains. I don't know about the first one, but I know that Jean-Claude Van Damme was a fantastic villain. And Mel Gibson was a great villain. The villain ends up being Andy Garcia. And before he can even have a fist-to-fist fight, by the way, Andy Garcia is like 60 years old. With Statham, he gets blown away by Stallone in the chopper. And there you go. There you go. It's even a chopper. Instead of having shown that Barney's still alive, there's your Schwarzenegger cameo. I thought you could use a hand. How did you know he was there? Who knows? Maybe there's a tracker on Barney's ring. Barney told me you might need my help, so I'm here to help you. Who knows? Barney gave me this tracker to find him in case there's any troubles. When it moved, I knew something was wrong, so I came to help you. You know, something like that. Arnold Schwarzenegger cameo, and it would have made sense. It would have, Stallone's character would have been gone. It would have paid respects to that character, showing Statham was going to be the new leader, but they retracted this, and it's like, nope, he's still alive, and I'm just like, okay. No, I respected Creed 3 for not having Rocky killed off screen in the first scene of the movie being a funeral for him. You know, just have him do whatever with his son, that sort of thing. But if they were going to do a thing where they killed off Barney, this would have been fine. It's not as a respected character as Rocky Balboa or even John Rambo. I think this would have worked. I think it would have worked if it's Stallone that came in to save the day. You know? Who knows? Who knows? And by the way, for Barney's funeral, don't you think we should have had cameos from get Mickey Rourke back, get the Terry Crews back, get those, you know, former members of the group that are still alive, come back and salute him. It's just everyone is there, you know. But, you know, I didn't think it was that bad. They had some decent action stuff, the explosions, and it's rated R. They really wanted you to know that in the marketing. It's going to be rated R because the last one was PG-13, and that's kind of what ruined it. But there's rated R, there's F-bombs going around, you know. They were in a strip club, but I don't think we see any titties. Maybe we do, I don't know. But I thought this was good, you know. I'm giving it a very high middle of the road. You know, I've seen people hate on this movie, saying this is the worst one. I don't get it. I had fun with this. All right? And I give benefit of the doubt to movies that people say are the worst. You know, I learned my lesson with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, but this was fine. It's maybe it's because I like the cheesy action films. That's what it felt like. You know? And I want another one. I want another one. You know? I think it would be fine to do another one. Probably not going to get one because this movie bombed. Because people, I don't know. But don't listen to the haters. It's not as bad as people are saying it is. It's not the worst one. 3 is worse. It's only 4. I'd actually rank it 2, 1, 4, 3. And 1 and 4 could be interchangeable because I haven't watched 1 in a long time. 1 is good, but 2 is the best. So, what are your thoughts on the Expend4bles or the Expend4bles? Expend4bles. The Expend4bles. Leave me no comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.